right, so we're going to look at problem 7 from 8.3, and we're going to solve for this triangle. This one we have side, side, side. So we are going to have to go with law of cosines. We do not have a pair. So we'll go with law of cosines. I am going to just label real quick. So it will be the opposite side. So this is going to be side B. This will be C. And this will be A. And I'm going to go for the smallest angle. And the smallest angle is going to be opposite the side of 6. So the smallest angle is going to be B. So I'm going to go for angle B. So I am going to use B squared equals A squared, so the ones we don't have, plus C squared minus 2 AC cosine of angle B. All right, and now we'll fill in what we do have. All right, B squared, right? So I'll just plug in and then I'll do the work. So I have 6, and I'm going to square it. A is 14, and then I'll square it. C is 9, and I'll square it. Minus 2 times A is 14 times C, which is 9, times the cosine of angle B. Right, I'm going to do all the math that I have and turn my calculator on, and I am going to first make sure this calculator is in degree mode. I'm not sure if this one, because it's a computer-based thing, if it resets, because last night it I thought it was in degree mode and it was not. So it may just reset to the default, which it did. So I am going to switch it right now back to degree mode. So I don't think I have it in something that it is not. All right, so second quit. Okay, now I am in degree mode. Okay, so I'm going to do all this math. So I have 6 squared is 36. I can get that with in my head. 14 squared, I'd need a little help. $196. 9 squared is 81. Here, I'm going to multiply all that. So I have 2 times 14 times 9. Enter. 252. Cosine of B. All right. So I'm going to need to move these two numbers to the other side. So I have 36 minus 196 minus 81. Enter. So I have a negative 241 equals negative 252 cosine of B. Right? I'm trying to get this B by itself, so I'm going to divide by the negative 252. All right, your two negatives will divide out. And so I have 241 over 252 equals cosine of B. And what I want is angle B. So I am going to do inverse cosine of this so that I can get B. So I'm going to do cosine inverse of 241 over 252. And I could have divided that out to get the decimal, but I can just do it this way, and I will have less steps. I won't have the to put it in. Right, and worry about the round off. All right, so I'll clear. So I have second cosine inverse 241 divided by 252, close, enter. All right, so I have 16.99. This is going to be angle B. And let me check and see in the question. They asked to round to 1 decimal place as needed. So to 1 decimal place, this would be 17.0. All right, so 17.0. Right, that is going to be angle B. All right. So now we can go for our next one. Let's fill this one in. So angle B equals 17. And we have a pair. So now we can switch it up and we can go to law of sines. And I am going to see if I can get a little more space over there. Doesn't look like I can. All right, I'll see what I can do. See if I can write skinny. Law of sines. All right, and I want to solve for an angle. So I'll put the angle on top. All right, and the pair I'm going to use is B and side B. So I'm going to do sine of B. So sine of 17 over 6 equals, and I'll find the next size, the next smaller one, which will be C, because it's opposite the 9. So angle C all right, and so I'm going to multiply this way. So I have 9 times the sine of 17 divided by 6 equals sine of C. All right, so I'm going to go in my calculator. We'll clear. So I have 9 sine of 17, close, divided by 6, enter. All right, now I'm not done. I can hold that in my calculator. That is giving me the sine of C, but I want C. So I'm going to go ahead. I want to do sine inverse of that value. I can write it 0.438557. Right, but I'm not going to cut it off there. So I'm going to be able to get C here. What I'm going to do, in my calculator, I'm going to do second sine inverse, and then I'm going to do second answer, and it will dump that whole value in there. Close, enter. All right, and they want me to go to 1 decimal place. So this is going to be 26. So C is 26. All right, and I have one angle left to get. So now I have B and I have C. To get A, I would not use either of these laws again. I would do 180 minus B is 17. C is 26, and see what we get. So 180 minus 17 minus 26, enter, and we get 137. So that would give me angle A. So angle A would be 137.